Hey guys, welcome to my channel Success Sequence where we daily analyze Nifty and Bank Nifty's important move and expected level for the next day. So today in this video we are going to talk about one of my recent purchase that I did share with my WhatsApp subscribers. So let me just show you that. So as you can see, 4th December, I messaged my subscriber on morning that I am buying. I have bought Infy December future one lot at 993.65 with a stop loss of 978 spot values and target we are running it. So let me just show you. So here is the 4th December and we bought it at here 993.65. So from here the market did went down, the stock did went down, took a support at its 8 days exponential moving average, and as you can see, uh, it also did go higher till 1002 1003 in fact, went back, took support at 8 days exponential moving average, came back, and since then it is going up only. So the reason for sharing my rationale as to why I tried and bought this stock when there was a bearish crossover uh, got formed must be wondering in the minds of my various subscribers. But the reason why I considered buying this stock, because I not only look at the daily chart, what I do is, so you also I also encourage my subscribers to do that whenever you try and buy a stock on a swing trade, what you should do is check the daily time frame, weekly time frame, monthly time frame, and if it is possible for you, you can also try and check the hourly chart. So it will help you, and if you see all the charts are suggesting one thing or one and the same thing, then there will be a good chance that you might end up making money in that particular stock. So this video is especially for the subscribers who want to trade on their own, like a person who are into a job, so they are not able to monitor, they might not be able to monitor the particular trades on a regular basis because they are engaged in their work. So if you do this kind of trade, there will be a stop loss predefined, so if that got hit, you can definitely cover your position, and if it bounces back, you can definitely buy it again. So in this way you can do a swing trade with future, but let me tell you, there is very much risk because you are doing a leverage trade. So with a capital of say 1 lakh, you might be end up doing a trade of about 5 lakhs. So that is the leverage that you get. So on a leverage trade, the risk is that the profit or loss also gets amplified. So even if you get a loss, it will wipe out most of your capital, and if you get a profit, that can substantially increase your capital that you are trading with. So it's a double-edged sword. If you end up turning right, you can make good money, but if you make a bad decision or if your trades go wrong, you can lose a good amount of money as well. So in this video, what I'll do is I'll try and tell you why I bought this particular future and what target I'm expecting, and how you can also identify. So this video I'll be covering the complete aspects of the trade rationale that I consider before taking any trade. So let us start with the hourly chart. So let me just go back to hourly chart. So here you can see the hourly chart. So we'll go on to 4th December. So here we are. So around 11:30 we did try and get into this particular trade. So as you can see, the stock did got up. So all the moving averages are placed below. It was trying to break out on a higher side, and it did also. So that is the only reason we bought at that particular time. So the time that I am trying to suggest is why we bought this on that particular day, is what I am trying to explain further. If you look at the daily chart, sorry for the noise that are running in the background, can't help it. So here you can see, when we bought, there was a bearish crossover. I think here we bought, there was a bearish crossover getting from here, but when we did bought the stock, before we bought the stock went quite down nicely and took the support at 21 days exponential moving average, went back up all the way, crossing its 13 days exponential moving average, 21 days and 8 days simple moving average, and was trading at a higher level. So it was on a breakout zone. As you can see, the previous resistance were there. Now uh, was stock was holding on to that particular level. So what I was expecting, I was expecting this particular kind of move, like a 1020 sort of level I was expecting. But since there was a bearish crossover, the stock did face resistance at a higher level, fall back. But fortunately, what we did was we also did check the weekly chart. So as you can see here, let me show you. So here is the weekly chart of Infosys. So as you can see, the stock did try to break, continuously trying to break out on a high side. As you can see, it did try to break out on a high side, couldn't succeed. Then again tried, couldn't succeed. Again tried, couldn't succeed. And finally, it's trying out at this particular level. So now there are a good chances that the stock might end up going above, and since the moving averages are also converging in the bullish formation, there are a good amount a good there is a good chance that the stock might end up trading on a higher side. So if the stocks, let me show you the average. If the stock once closes above its 89 days exponential moving average, which is currently placed at 1006, it will be acting as a good support for this particular stock, and then we will be kind of safe, and the stock will either trade in a stable fashion or in a put likely most likely will get a bullish move. So now let us check the monthly chart. So as you can see, the stock was continuously taking support at its 55 days exponential moving average. There was a little bit of jerk below that dump, but immediately came back. And now you can see there is a bullish crossover has already been formed with a gap. So it's a good sign. And if you just check on a previous tone, you can see that it was continuously trying to break on a higher side, as we can see. And now it is trading on a high side. So there is a good amount of chances that the stock might trade on the higher side. Apart from that, if you look at the technical indicators, the MACD has gradually progressed on a higher side, and now it is trading in the positive zone. So if the MACD stays in the positive zone, uh, gets the bullish crossover set in and breaks its exponential level, we are going to see a huge up move in that. So risk and reward is also quite favorable. So RSI is also trying to break on a higher side. CCI is already in at a level of 93. We need 100. If that happens, we'll get a good move. And the most important part is volatility. As you can see, the volatility is trending down. So even if the stock will not end up making any, say, bullish move on the higher side, it is not likely that it will make a wild move that we might end up making any losses. So that was a monthly chart. Let us come back at a daily chart. So as you can see now, the stock is trading with a bullish crossover, and we have bought it at around 993, and most of my subscribers might have bought it at a lower price, and we are already in profit. But the important thing is now it is facing resistance at this particular level. As you can see here, the resistance is here, and once it breaks out of this particular resistance, the next logical target for the stock would be 1019, and 1090 or 1021 would be the level where probably we might be covering our trade, because it's a if you draw a channel, it is coming into the restriction zone. So if it trades on a higher side, we'll again enter a trade considering the position at that particular time, or if it falls below, we must have covered our position at a high level. So that was the analysis overall. And if you can see a daily chart, the stock, just a second, the MACD is trying to form a bullish crossover near exponential moving averages. So if it stays above, gets it done, bullish crossover gets settled with this, we can see a good sort of up move. Further, RSI is also trading on higher side. So even if the stocks fall down, we need to watch the RSI. Till the time the RSI is not breaking the red line, we are safe. CCI, as you can see, is already in plus 100, so that is also a good sign. Volatility is going down, so there is not much risk as far as the hitting of stop loss is concerned, and we are also trailing our stop loss on upward side. So we started with the 978, and now our stop loss is 989. So that's how you gradually progress and stay into the particular trade. So most important part is, uh, as you can see here, the stock really went down, but still we did not cover our position. The reason is the moving average was getting improved, the white line was coming down, red line was going up. So that did suggest us there is some sort of momentum on a higher side, so that helped us to stay into this particular trade. Now we are only worried about this particular resistance, which is placed at 1006, I guess. And if the stock crosses this particular level, we can definitely expect a target of 1090, 1020 in our favor. And if that happens, we are definitely going to see a good sort of technicals suggestion from the indicators as well. So I hope you must have learned something new from this video, but don't try it with your real money. Backtest it, do some paper trading, and if you find the system working, then only you can trade. Apart from this, I also did monitor option chart data on a daily basis. Further, I also monitor the future position that are getting formed. What we can see is continuously the fresh bullish position was getting added, so that also helped us to stay into this particular trade, apart from the other technical indicators and the suggestion that we are getting. So don't try and hurry your trade, and just learn the system first. If you want to learn the entire system, I have systematically placed all the playlist in the video description of this section, so make sure you check that out. So that's it for the today's video, guys. If you want me to make more of such video, please help me and subscribe to my channel, share it to your friends and family, and those who are interested in technical analysis. And if you have any doubt, you can always mention it in the comment section of the video. Thank you.